rundown. It is. I've been in and out with this. It is October 22nd.
Nailed it.
I think you might be right.
Wow.
You nailed it.
Presented by Draft Top. Draft Top, one of the official sponsors of the Barstool Sportsbook House, is actually a great bar tool designed to remove the top of aluminum beverage cans so you can experience the full aroma of your drink right out of the can. It's also way easier to drink. They're American made and creates an incredibly smooth edge that safely turns your can into a cup, perfect for adding garnishes, mixing drinks. Enjoy your beer as a brewer intended. Go to drafttop.com, use promo code Stoolies, get 15% off your purchase at Draft Top today. Very good invention, very good. Like, this is one of those things I can see in like 10 years being like, oh, we're without Draft Top.
Mm-hmm.
World Series Game 2, we're at 1-1. You know, I can't get into it. I can't get into it.
I'm glad you said that because I did not watch it.
Well, you're a certified girl.
No.
Trent, you've taken like the #1 mantle of like you're not even a man.
Man card.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no. Tuesday.
He is.
Tuesday.
No,
well,
that's-
I don't think you were.
Wait,
you weren't on. You weren't on.
Oh, okay.
He
so
pulled
there's
my man.
context here?
He pulled my man card for
Well,
watching.
no, it's not out of context. It's
I'm giving him the context.
He didn't want Game 7 of the NBA Finals because it would delay the Bachelor by a week.
Because if the Heat had pushed it to a Game 7, there was gonna be.
Yeah, it would have been a Game 7.
But they would. No. But I wanted to watch The Bachelorette.
And by the way,
But Game 7 would have been great.
And Bachelorette,
But it pushes-
Dan, it would have been delayed 1 week. It's not like a sporting event you miss.
That's not nothing. A week is.
It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
But you would have had an extra week on the other side. It's like a snow day.
He's certified woman.
No.
You have basically acknowledged it. So you're not going to be like
Certified girl.
you're not going to be like the end all be all, the authority on like watching major like you didn't want Game 7 of the NBA Finals because you'd have to wait an extra week for the premiere of The Bachelorette.
That is true. What you just said.
Certified woman.
I
No,
also
there's
didn't
anything
watch.
wrong with
I
it.
also didn't. Well, you're saying it in a condescending tone. It feels like I didn't watch Game 1 of the World Series because The Bachelorette was on Tuesday. So again, I'm not helping my case.
I mean,
but
I was going back and forth to be honest.
I did. I saw you tweeting about it.
Well, they left that guy and like he just got interrupted and they never went back to him. But anyways,
Bennett.
I've watched both games. Yeah, I mean it doesn't feel real.
right. That's what I mean.
It's not all the way. Actually, I go back and forth because there's like both games have been kind of weird because they haven't been that close. Although the Dodgers came close, like they had
Yeah,
I think they had a
cut it to
guy
2.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a guy on with
Time run at the plate. I
tying
think.
run at the plate with like the 8th inning.
Yep.
But I don't know. I think Kershaw makes it like when Kershaw on Game 1, I was tuned in because I was like, Kershaw, that's a story. Now like the Rays and the Dodgers, besides Mookie Betts and maybe like Turner, there's not a lot of household names.
Yeah, obviously the center fielder there. Not the center. What position is he actually?
Bellinger.
Oh, Bellinger, yeah. See, I mean the Dodgers have.
Yeah, they're
household
big name
names.
talent. But to me, it's not that. It's just no crowd. I mean, I thought basketball's fake. I think baseball's fake. I thought hockey was fake. Football, I think, is real.
If it goes
a
to
degree.
6 or 7 though, and like Kershaw's starting, you'll be tuned in.
Yeah, because of the drama there. But then when it's over, I don't know. I just can't get into it.
There was a very funny moment of the dude who just caught a ball. Well, there's two
threw a
fans.
glove.
One had a shirt that said, what was it? What did the shirt on the back say? Swing at that bitch or something. It was just a very funny like Fox. Obviously, a random dude catches a ball and then hit what is it? Nice swing, bitch, on the back of his shirt. It was just a funny moment. And the dude threw the glove onto the field, which
His brain just short-circuited.
short circuit. Well, I was talking about his vibe. He had cargo shorts. He had like a puka shell necklace. He had what looked like a start of a mullet and like a Abercrombie and Fitch shirt from like 1998. I just liked his vibe.
I went
You
to
can get him to tough some paint.
I went
before
to
a game
a Red
if you
Sox
want.
Yankees game way back in the day, and one of my friends is a Yankees fan. I worked with him, and you get caught up in the moment because he got a home run that the Yankees hit, and the crowd was like got so on to throw it back. He like instantly threw it back. He's like, "Whoa, I'm a Yankee fan."
Yeah, like,
so
what
you
did
get
I do
caught in
there?
the
Yeah.
moment.
It is one of those moments where you know that everyone's looking at you
Right.
and you got to do something.
This OnlyFans account, so this is Dade, Miami-Dade. Someone broke into the house, armed robbers, like at gunpoint. She's in the middle of striptease. Is she the one shooting the gun? There's gunfire. I don't know. My spider sense is going off. People,
This seems like a viral marketing for
Correct.
OnlyFans.
For OnlyFans, that's what I would say.
So she put the surveillance tape of what happened on her OnlyFans. That's what happened?
I think she was on OnlyFans.
I see.
And then it happened. But it did look like
no,
surveillance.
that doesn't pass the sniff test.
Yeah, I don't think it does. Tommy?
Looking, it says.
I would say credit to her for being the first to do this.
Ingenuity.
Yeah.
It's a cutthroat industry, I'd imagine.
Because you know there'll be copycats.
Yeah.
It says robbers stormed her home, ambushing her husband, friends, and her 7-year-old ambushed at gunpoint. You know, they could have killed him. They could have killed me. They didn't care at all. After an eruption of gunfire, the intruders finally took off. They finally just ran out. Picaccio said, my husband ran and got the gun and shot back in the vehicle.
What
as they were leaving."
what article is the link to?
Fired guns makes it seem a little bit more real.
That'd be really committing to the
Yeah.
to the viral marketing of it
Local10.com.
all.
That's a real thing that's covering it.
Yeah. Maybe the perfect crime.
Even if that one is real, like
7-year-old?
you guys are saying,
Maybe
now we're gonna see this.
Maybe they're in cahoots with the robbers.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
This
But
whole
if-
thing is planned.
Yeah,
But
right.
as soon
Well,
as
I
they
guess
start
that-
firing
right.
shots, then it becomes like I don't know if that would be part of the deal.
That's the robbers are probably the husband's friends.
Friends, right.
Right.
Yeah, I still don't think that can be real while it's going. Giuliani's still in the news. Well, let's before we do that. Faraday, I don't know about you, but I don't even know what trends are nowadays. So how are we supposed to know what to shop for right now? Do what I do. Don't buy for now, buy forever. For timeless pieces that will last a lifetime of wear, check out Faraday. Faraday made high-quality, comfortable clothing for life. They're sustainably minded, designing products with a thoughtful focus on fabric. Every piece is made to last a lifetime, guaranteed. Faraday is committed to community and the environment and all they do. Buying forever is the smartest way to shop. Now, the smartest time to do it. Right now, you can get 25% off your Faraday purchase when you go to FaradayBrand.com/rundown. That's Faraday, FAHERTY, brand.com/rundown. 25% off FaradayBrand.com/rundown. Can they hear me in the control? Anybody? Who sold the Faraday ad?
I got some Faraday.
I wear Faraday all the time
Yeah.
before this.
It's awesome.
So to me, it's like somebody doesn't know what I'm doing because
I got some flannel.
I probably, if I wore it, be like, oh, Dave wears that all the time. I have
Yeah.
sweatpants from Faraday, and I wear the little hoodie with the 2 strings. That's like light hoodie. I have
I
a
got one of
thousand of
those.
them.
Do you have
I
the light blue one?
I have light blue, I have navy blue, I have gray. I have
won't
You're a
wear
big
the-
Faraday
I won't
fan.
wear the
Oh,
light
yeah.
blue.
There's one in Nantucket. There's one right down the street from where I live here.
They have. I bought a flannel. It's like a stretch flannel. It's nice.
Faraday
Really
is
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
So who's ever selling Faraday should know I'm a brand ambassador without even knowing we're selling it, which is
Love
the
that.
truest brand ambassador you can probably be.
Yep.
So Giuliani, and I think it was were you on the rundown? Did we talk about this yesterday?
I wasn't on the.
I wasn't on the rundown.
So I think it was a little bit. So what's his name?
Sacha
Baron Cohen pranked him with I was a reporter who's super hot and he thinks he's about to fuck, I guess, and is getting ready to. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, so from everything I understand, he it was supposed to be Sacha Baron Cohen's daughter, 15 years old, and they were interviewing, and then things escalated, and Rudy is saying that he was tucking in his shirt, which
I didn't know the 15-year-old part.
Well, so it's actually a 24-year-old woman posing as a
Ah.
15-year-old
well,
in the movie.
The woman, there's no man in the world who would turn her down. Now I didn't know the 15. She's a stunning, beautiful woman.
but he said it was a 15-year-old.
Right. In the context of like the prank that they were pulling, she was underage, but I think she's actually 24 years
She
old.
is. I saw her.
Okay,
She's an
okay.
old. She's a beautiful actress, but I didn't watch it. That's obviously problematic. If they're saying she's 15, that's also there's no fucking way she could be 15.
The way that I read it was
yeah.
that they did this whole fake interview, and then he was taking his mic off. Was his defense, and then was tucking his shirt back
But who
in. after-
lays down?
No,
to
he
tuck
wasn't
in their
doing
shirt?
that.
No,
he was
yeah.
laying down on the bed.
Right.
I
he was
agree.
ready to get sucked.
But
Straight up.
I guess we'll have to see the age thing again. Have you seen this woman?
Yes.
No.
She's definitely not 15,
Nope.
and she's one of the most beautiful women you'd ever see in your life.
I just like anyone, and I think Rudy's in this like group of people who are like, I'll never get caught. It's like anyone can get not. I mean, this is definitely different, but like Sacha Baron Cohen is incredible at what he does.
Right.
Yeah, again, I gotta watch the context of them saying she's way underage and seeing what she looks like. But it would essentially be like Candace Swain poll, like when she's like 25 or 26, being like, I want to fuck you. She can't be like. I gotta see how it looks.
Yeah,
You can't hook up with a 15-year-old. Clearly, obviously,
Right.
I'm not. But I saw the picture. Someone blogged it.
You're saying like the woman could definitely not be 15
She can't.
if you see her. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it just can't. She can't.
I think the movie comes out tomorrow, and they're like, we've only seen pictures. I think that's when you're gonna get the full.
Correct.
Obviously, it's
So
like marketing for the movie.
like obviously 15 is a huge fucking thing. You can't. From the pictures I saw on her Instagram, she's one of the most beautiful women you'd ever like see. So take that out. You can't get got. Even if that's not getting got to me.
Yeah, that's
the
the
age
part,
thing
right.
is where it gets very
Right. That was the biggest story in the world yesterday. Obviously, it was all over the place, and I broke it to your father this morning on the Cousins.
Wow.
He just could not believe that was the real
Wow.
story that was going on.
If I was Rudy Giuliani or his team, I would say, let's just stop talking about this like now.
You see the pictures of her?
No.
What's cooking with? Can we do a little sidebar here?
she's
What's
stunning.
What's cooking with? What's cooking with?
Jerry did it.
What's cooking with Mister Portnoy right now? Because we got him.
There you go.
Oh, she is stunning.
I mean, look at her Instagram. That doesn't even do her justice. Like Jerry got her Instagram.
What's her name, Frankie?
Jack has the full clip.
What?
Yeah.
Ken Jack, what? So you want to give us some
Ken Jack.
context?
He showed it to me. Yeah, no, I already.
So what happened?
So,
Did you hear us talking and just fumbling through this?
I saw you guys talking about it. I thought you guys already had seen the clip before.
Yeah, no,
Does it sound like we've seen the clip?
We saw a
Well, like
picture.
when the clip comes out, that will determine how we feel.
So, but what do you call it? They fooled Giuliani into thinking that it was like a right-wing news network that wanted to interview him. So they go up to this hotel, and he's talking to her, and she's like touching his thigh and stuff like that. And in the movie, they don't make a point to like show you that she was introduced as a 15-year-old, which makes me think like if they did, they would have shown us. And then he's very clearly tucking his microphone back in, like very, very clearly.
Oh, so he's not jerking off.
No, not that. I mean, they would have showed us a better angle, but in the angle, he's very clearly tucking
So
his shirt.
it's
So he got double got then.
So he got caught
not,
and then got
not
caught.
young, not trying to hook up with her, not jerking off. All of it.
It's really a nothing thing. Like when I tweeted about it, I said Twitter's gonna blow up and say this is a huge deal, but it's nothing.
so it's like great. It's just great.
Marketing.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Are you
I
still
just saw the
looking for it?
picture
I just
of
got it. I
him
found it.
laying on the bed.
That's
And
the- yeah.
the only
But-
context I got
Same
was
like that.
tucking his shirt. It's like I've never laid
I
down
will
and tucked
say
in my
this.
shirt. He is old.
That's how my dad would do
Yeah,
something
that's
like
true.
that.
When you're an old guy, I think like doing just anything, like
Correct.
tying your shoes, you have to
Like
be
my-
sitting down.
Like what my dad, when I've told this, when we used to ship T-shirts, like I don't know if we can get the camera, but like we'd just be going quick, and to do one shirt in a bag, he would go like all the way down and
Right,
sit like
right.
this for like 10 minutes, put
Right.
it in, and then
Okay,
like,
so that makes
slowly-
more sense. Yeah, I see. I
The
definitely
creepier
understand
part
that.
was he asked her. He's like, "Give me your phone number and your email address and your home address." To her.
That to me is not creepy. Looking at this woman, if that woman interviewed me, I'd maybe not the home address, but like I'd want contact.
Again, I just don't know if they told him
Did
that
she
she was
come?
15.
Did she look as beautiful in it as she is?
At that point in the movie, like it starts off, she's like gross, but at the end of the movie, she looks like a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, very clearly.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, so the sidebar I wanted to take was what's going on with Mr. Portnoy. We're gonna have him on PMT. It's been too long, so we're talking to him tonight. Is there anything cooking?
Well, he did. As soon as we got on today, he mapped out. He's got a big day today. He was doing a few things. He was
He
doing
said
Cousins.
something about a riot.
He's going into a riot this morning. He goes every
I asked him. I asked him like,
riot?
"Can you come on?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I got a riot from 10 to 12."
every week. There's like a thing near his house. There's like
Oh, you know what he's doing? He's news hunting.
Oh, he's addicted.
That's 1,000% what
addicted
he's
to the
doing.
news.
Because I called him out on that when he was in the news. I'm like, is that just random, or are you like, were you
He's
hovering?
addicted to
He's like,
being
no,
on the news.
I just, I was poking around. That's
okay,
exactly what
this
he's
is
doing.
great.
Forget that. And she stopped me and said, "You want to be on the air? Are you familiar with the area?" I said, "Yeah, I walk by here every day."
walking past, or were you lingering?
I don't know where that comes from. I walk by there every
Well, there
single
was
day.
news crews. Did you stop to observe?
Yeah, I wanted to see
Okay,
what
so
was
you were
going
lingering,
on. Yeah.
yes.
But I wouldn't have been over there if it wasn't part of my
Correct.
walk.
But when you saw it, you lingered.
And yeah, I guess and now there's something every week that goes on near his condo apartment, and he just walks down there.
Yeah.
He walks down there.
Okay. He's addicted to being on the news.
It's 100% what he's
That's
doing.
hilarious.
He was doing something else. He had like 4 things he had to do today, and he was like, I got to get an extra coffee.
That's hilarious.
Rev up.
He's addicted to being on the news.
Yeah, he is.
And then last one, obviously making waves. Everyone's talking about it. The Rico Bosco hype team.
Hype circle.
Hype circle.
So I saw like one clip of this. So essentially,
Yeah, I
you
want your
guys-
unbiased take because this is like Dave and I are too deep.
I only saw the 2-minute clip of you guys finding out about this hype group where you guys
Hype
are
circle, yeah.
Hype circle. You guys are true blue riders, and then he's like, well, I've got this hype circle in the DMs of my
we're
Twitter.
Like, we're big riders. Like if there was like a rider trust group, we'd be in it. He's like, you want to see the trust group?
He's like, yeah, that exists. We're like, what? What do you mean that exists?
And then they were talking shit about you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then was Rico giving up information, like personal
He
information
was
about?
more launching coordinated attacks on people
Yeah.
through burner accounts.
There was the biggest take. There was a few big takeaways. I was able to scroll through because he handed me his phone.
It's crazy to say it even out loud now. Be like, yeah, he launches coordinated attacks through burner accounts with wackos.
Did you guys get added
Crazy.
or no?
What he
For
called
minutes.
wild guys. There are a bunch of wild guys. I didn't want to date myself, but I really did keep thinking of the Steve Martin, wild and crazy guys.
100%
Wild guys.
That's what.
Yeah, he just kept on saying they're wild guys. It's like, but you're a lunatic.
Like,
Fine.
But I was picking up sauce for Sunday now, so that's fucking waste.
if Rico's calling these guys wild, then what are these guys?
Right.
Right. So
he just guides them. He
yeah.
just gives them guidance.
So, and it was like very specific guidance. Like, one was specifically, let's clip this, make sure it gets out there, don't use any handles with Ryder in the name. And then there was a line like, Dave's coming back in 2 weeks. That's the perfect time to slander him. Not Dave, the person he was slandering. They're also, he was ashamed to work for here. He said that was a bad day.
Yeah. Everyone has bad days.
He also,
but it was over the course of months.
he also DM'd them and was like, talk to someone like above Dave on the content team.
That
Like
person
that doesn't
exist.
exist.
Yeah, he said that was out of context. He was just having a bad day. Just
A lot of bad days.
He just needs a hype. Everyone needs a hype group.
But the hype group isn't really hyping him up. It's tearing other people down.
I thought of this while I was in the shower. That's how much I'm thinking about it. But like all secret polices, and we said a little bit like the SS, the Gestapo, those names mean nothing till they mean names. Like hype group, like you fast forward and that's just another really negative, like illegal brutality group.
Right.
But he just put a fancy, like, happy word on it.
You're thinking they're like, go Rico, go. It's like, let's go get this guy in his life.
They're digging up dirt on other people.
Yes.
Using it against
and
them.
I think the part that really hurts me is that Rico, I thought he had turned over a leaf because his big thing was like, he's kind of come back. He's doing a lot more stuff. He's like, I don't care about the other people. I'm going to do my content. I'm not going to associate with them. Little did we know, he's been caring about them 24/7, 365.
And which doesn't surprise me because I've always been much more, and I love. There's no bigger rider than I am.
And then, well, me maybe.
Well, we're both pretty big riders. This didn't surprise me at all. Yeah. And but it is. It's like you get a knock on the door, and it's the hype group, and you're like, oh, like are people hiding under? Do we have everyone in their hiding places?
Right.
Because the hype group's gonna come fuck up our house.
So where do you guys stand currently? You guys are still riders.
There's no bigger rider than me.
Yeah.
Get it!
I mean, I'm going to ride this weekend. I will ride. So there's the differentiation here. I don't co-sign the hype group. I think the hype group is too far. I will ride. And I have made the prediction that if Rico, he has 40 units, 35 units in play this weekend. If Rico goes negative 15 to 20 units, I don't think we'll ever see him again. I don't think you can come back from a hype group and eating half a burger, like maybe a slider.
I'm going to say this, and why I'm a rider, and I've used this analogy with like Bill Belichick. If you take a part of Bill Belichick out, you lose Belichick. Rico is one of the great entertainers, but he's a certified Looney Tunes. He's been a lunatic. I think I call him a walking loony bin the other day, a walking insane asylum.
Yeah.
So the hype group, while shocking, is not that shocking for Rico Bosco. He is
right. It doesn't offend you that he. It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't offend you that he has
never,
it.
in my eyes, been on the reservation. He has been off the reservation
Yeah.
since I've known him.
Whereas I've always kind of had a little bit of a gullible, like, aw shucks. I think maybe he's not totally crazy. So I was a little bit more hurt by this just because in the back of my head I wanted to believe that Rico was in on it. He is not. He is not. I'll give him one positive to Rico. That, you know, like, everyone goes after him saying that he's soft for blocking people. I went to his Twitter page today. The blocking, this is where blocking people works out to your favor, because he posted his pics and it was just a bunch of people saying, we're going to have a big weekend. Let's go.
Yeah.
We ride or die. And I was like,
type-
wait, there's not a single negative tweet. Oh, yeah. None of them can reply.
It's a full-on echo chamber.
He
in
lives
there.
in a world where he is the king, having his little beer hall meetings. Someone
That
else
is
in
the
history.
ironic. That is Pledge Master Dan,
Yes,
the ultimate
yes.
Pledge Master.
Calling me
is-
Pledge Master Dan, and
Yes.
then we find out that he is truly, like, and he admitted to it. He was like, yeah, they just, you know, I just kind of give him a little kick and tell him where to go.
He's got his own secret police.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the hype
Yes.
group. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Not nearly as pleasant a group as
Right,
it
that-
sounds.
Right. It's not
Damn.
kumbaya, go Rico,
No, it's
go.
quite Machiavellian.
All I'll say this, the last thing I'll say about it is, I just hope that the hype group never turns on Rico, because you got a whole pack of attack dogs. They get hungry,
I don't.
they run out of people to attack.
I don't think they'll ever run out of people to attack.
I'm just
but
saying.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying the squeeze out. That's the other. Rico had been claiming squeeze out for 8 years. He is literally trying to squeeze people out.
Well, he's been doing that forever. He's been king squeeze out.
Yeah.
Who knows the smear campaigns that have been run against the cowboy?
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
What would you, Dave? This is the all important question. What would the purse be for a Rico Bosco, Jeff Nadeau, Rough and Rowdy?
Oh my God.
I think it would break it would break all of the records for Rough and Rowdy. I think it would like rival some UFC pay-per-views.
350 grand.
To the winner.
Yeah.
Oh my
God
God.
damn.
Oh my God.
0 to the loser.
$0 to the loser.
Winner take all.
That's just a lot of money.
Over $250,000.
Yeah.
Because I agree with Dan. I think it would be
it would just be the most
gigantic.
gigantic.
The shit talking videos from Nadeau just right here. Those would be great.
And that's a number that it's hard to turn that down.
Like, you'd have to wait for like fans and stuff because you'd have all the celebrities in the world coming out there.
It would be
It would be the greatest.
Slim Cooper walking them down there. Slim Cooper, Fat Anthony.
Oh, Nadeau said last night that he knows, like, he's been trained by a heavyweight trainer, so he's ready to fight. He said that he would,
would be-
steal. He's not going to steal anyone's girlfriend who works here, but he could if he wanted to.
Nadeau would be in, right? He would like.
Oh yeah, Nadeau's ready
It's
to go.
Rico.
Nadeau's
You'd have
ready
to
to-
take a long
Ready to go.
negotiation
Rico,
process.
yeah,
Rico
he's
won't
not
do
going to do
it.
it.
He
Never.
won't do it.
You could say 100 million. He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it even if he could go like 7-on-1 with his hype group.
No, you wouldn't.
No, he doesn't want.
Damn.
He thinks that he's.
That'd be
Above the fray in that
All
regard.
time Rough and
It's
Rowdy.
just it's really. I love every second of it. It really
crazy.
is. The
As a
best.
guy who's
It's the best.
very much removed from it, you guys are involved with it, and you seem
Well,
to
we're
have fun.
riders.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
riders.
you guys are
Number
riders,
one
but as
riders.
watching it unfold is a delight. I really
it's the
enjoy
best.
it.
It is the best.
Yeah.
It is so stupid and so amazing. It's the
All right.
best.
There we
All
go.
right.